Welcome back, guys. We're back with another episode on the Netherlands, and it's 10 things Dutch people do that Americans don't. So that's going to be pretty sweet. And also, I am going to try to get a P.O. box set up soon. That's something that was requested to me by a few different people, actually. That way I can start doing, like, some live unboxings, stuff like that. I think that's going to be pretty sweet. So anyways, let's check this out. I'm gonna switch my screen over. The original channel, the original video will be in the link down below. Also, what do you think about my new TV thing that I did? I did it on Photoshop yesterday, actually.
So we already made a video on 6 things that Americans do that Dutch people would never do or won't do. And in this case, we are doing the other way around. So 10 things Dutch people do that Americans don't or would never do.
Yeah.
Right? And if you like these types of videos, like Dutch versus American culture, or Dutch versus German culture, because Tim is German, then subscribe to the channel right now.
Yeah, actually. Go ahead and subscribe to them, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do it right now, too. Subscribe to me, too, if you like my stuff.
We'll make more of these videos.
Yeah.
Yes? Number 1. What is the first thing that we want to talk about that a Dutch person does that an American person would never do?
The first thing is telling how much we paid for something that we bought.
Yeah. We always, most of the time we tell what we paid for something. Like if you say, "Ooh, nice sweater," and then you'll say,
Yeah, we try to get information and like comparing stuff, and it's more like the salesman mentality, probably.
Yeah, but it's also about, because I don't know, people here in the Netherlands, we sometimes are, I don't know if it's ashamed or something. We want to do like, "Oh, this is a nice sweater," and we have a difficult time accepting the compliment, and we just brush it off.
Yeah.
Like, it was only
$10 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, nice shirt." "Oh, it was only $10. And you brush it off. Like, you brush off the compliment.
Alright.
Or like, "Oh, did you get a new car?" "Oh yeah, it's a second-hand car. It was only like blah 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 that amount." Or so something like that. Or
Because
that's weird.
Like big spenders, and I think Americans are more like a lot, buying a lot more or consuming more.
yeah, and also in the Netherlands,
like to spend money.
Yeah, but also here, money is not a hush hush topic. We are very open about our money and what we earn. And if you in the Netherlands, you could easily ask somebody, "Oh, can you tell me how much do you earn a month?" I'm not saying it's socially fully accepted, but it's not as hush hush as in other cultures. The second thing that Dutch people do that Americans don't.
Americans don't do number 2.
No, well, it's close. It's in the area.
Oh.
The Dutch people, we wash our hands with cold water.
Yeah, because we have no choice.
Exactly. But that's
because most bathrooms, at least little, like
all the toilets.
Yeah.
Because we have separate toilets. The most of the time, a toilet is separate from the bathroom here, especially downstairs.
There's an extra one that's not included into a full bathroom. There's only a toilet and a
small sink with one.
And that little sink is mostly only cold water.
No, not mostly. Only
I've seen others.
No, it's practically always cold water. Also in toilets in restaurants and in hotels, when you go to a public toilet and stuff, it's only cold water.
In public, not every time, actually. I don't think so. Especially newer places. Yeah. More modern places.
But most of the times. And that's weird for an American coming to the Netherlands. It's weird to have to wash your hands with cold water.
Yeah. The next one is about eggs.
Eggs?
I've had to do it.
What about eggs?
Apparently, most Dutch people store their eggs in the room, like outside of the fridge.
In the room, like on the couch?
At room temperature.
Oh.
See, that's a more modern thing, yes, store it in the fridge, but like people back in the day and stuff, they would keep them out. You don't really need to refrigerate them. Once they're refrigerated, though, I think they have to stay refrigerated. You don't want to let them sit out afterwards. But
Americans, they will always keep their eggs in the fridge.
Not always. There is older people, farmers and stuff like that, that kind of, some of them will, like farm fresh eggs. They get them right from their own chickens, and so sometimes they'll leave them sit out on the counter in like a basket.
You can do both.
But
it
normally
doesn't
not
matter.
so much.
In the fridge, they will stay good longer. But mostly, if they are not in the fridge and you use eggs regularly, it doesn't matter.
No, exactly. And that's why most Dutch people will keep them outside of the fridge.
Yeah.
Not on the couch, but in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, when we buy them in the supermarket, they are also not in the fridge.
No.
So,
Yeah. A fourth thing that Dutch people are famous for, especially abroad, is the term kijken, kijken, niet kopen, which
Kijken,
loosely
kijken, niet
translates as
kopen.
in looking, looking, no buying. Especially when you go abroad on vacation and you go.
They call that window shopping here. That's the term for it here. You're just looking, but you're not buying. You're just kind of checking stuff out.
Buy these tourist shops and everything, then a lot of the vendors will say, "Oh, another Dutch person, another Dutch person. Kijken, kijken, niet kopen." They know that sentence then, like looking, looking, no buying. Like we always look and we don't buy.
they know that sentence? Wow.
Yeah, that's it's a little joke they make with the Dutch tourists.
So then they probably do it a lot.
We love going to shops and just look, and we don't have to buy.
And look for the best price.
Also, definitely. We will keep on looking till we find the tourist shop with the best souvenirs with the lowest price. But here in the shop,
That's exactly how I am. I price shop. I look around. I do not buy the first thing at all. Like even same thing online. I'll spend 2 hours if I have to, 3 hours. It doesn't matter. I want the best deal.
We go shopping. We just love to look at stuff, and we don't always have to buy.
I think I'm Dutch, guys. That's crazy. I mean, I'm American, but I feel like I'm Dutch at heart. That's nuts.
Go buy it.
Yeah.
But if it's just you can.
But
just
it's also
see
always the nice thing about going for shopping and going into the city. Just look around, get some impressions.
Yeah, but that's also something that the Dutch are famous for, especially.
Okay.
And also very much in the touristy areas abroad. It's a real thing apparently.
The Dutch talk about the weather a lot.
Definitely.
And complain about the weather a lot.
Also.
Maybe
they
that's shit weather.
Because there's a lot of rain because it's a sea climate, so there's a lot of rain coming from the sea.
It's number one topic that people talk about every day.
So how's the weather, guys?
Oh, nice weather today.
And also in our language, in the Dutch language, we have, I don't know how many, but I think at least 20, but I think it might be more ways of talking about the rain. Like
different types of rain.
Different types of rain. Like,
of rain.
Yeah, at least 20 versions of it that we use regularly and that everybody knows. The next one actually goes together with the weather one. When there's a little tiny bit of sun, a little hint of sunlight or sunshine, the Dutch will go outside and they will sit on a terrace and they will have
even if it's still cold,
or,
they will sit there with a blanket and a
coat
and a heater probably.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we love
at least they can be outside in the sun.
Because we love it when it's not raining and when it's sun shining, the sun is shining, we just love to be outside. And sit
but it's a good thing. You need your vitamin D, so go out in the sun.
There you have it.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Vitamin lesson by Tim. And the next one that Dutch people do that Americans will never do or will not like is eat very, very, very salty licorice. And we have a video on that actually.
You know, most of these things is stuff that I do too. Like I also enjoy sitting outside, you know, and I don't think, you know, the salty licorice thing, probably not so much me, but most of these other things are things that I also do. So, you know, I feel like I would fit in more with the Dutch than Americans.
We were in New York.
Love it.
And yeah, we love salty licorice. But we were in New York and on Times Square, we filmed.
I always thought licorice was sweet though, or at least the licorice that we have here is.
Americans tasting Dutch salty licorice for the first time, and it was hilarious.
You guys really eat this.
And that'd be cool. If I get a P.O. box, you guys could send me some Dutch salted licorice and I could try it out and do it on like a live unboxing type video. That'd be pretty sweet.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. They don't look like they're enjoying it though.
No. Yeah. So check that video out. It will be up here somewhere or in our channel. So have a look.
The next thing.
I may have a look.
Be on time.
we love to be on time.
I always thought it was a German stereotype.
Also, I think it's German and Dutch.
Okay.
But if you compare Dutch to Americans, then the Americans are not that much on time as the Dutch people would be. And we found that out also when we were on our holiday, on our Christmas.
I do hate running late. It does happen sometimes. I get sidetracked a lot. But I can't stand it. I really try my hardest to be there on time, and I get annoyed so much when other people are late. So I don't know. I'm guilty of it, but I don't want to be. You know what I mean?
Holiday in New York. We were staying with friends, and it's for them. It's really normal to just take time a little bit more flexible. Yeah. Like, okay, we want to leave at 12 o'clock, then we would be ready at 12 o'clock. And
we had that experience with a lot of different people. Not only the same, but different. And different times, different vacations.
I'd be like that if we're ready to leave at 12 and be ready by 12. Don't play around.
We are
just be ready.
Strict about it. And in America, it's more flexible and more loose. Yeah. It's just a difference of culture.
Yeah, I would like to experience it if it's like really, if you have an appointment and you're counting on someone. Because now every time we were on vacation and we would like, oh, we're on vacation, so it doesn't matter. But if it's like at home and you have to wait every time for someone,
I think in work and stuff,
how it would be.
I think for work people,
it gets annoying. It gets so fucking annoying.
People would be punctual because that is what is asked of them. Yeah. But this is more in social situations and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Number 9. Dutch people. It's very weird if people don't know what you're...
Yeah, it looked more like
milking a cow or something.
Yeah, sorry.
We also milk our cows. Not everybody has a cow here, but...
It was more like...
Meshing. We love meshing our food
do not have
here
a
in
cow.
the Netherlands. It's especially a winter dish when we mash our potatoes with our vegetables and put gravy in it. And we have so many
mash it together?
Meshes that we use in the winter time. Yeah. But that is something typically Dutch.
Stamp pots.
Sounds good.
It's the most famous one.
Stamp is for mesh. Yeah. Mesh. Of course, in America you have mashed potatoes, but meshing like this is a huge.
Yeah, but it's only mashed potatoes.
Exactly.
The whole dish is mashed.
Yeah.
No,
everything in there.
I've had mashed cauliflower. That's fucking good. A little bit of salt, a little butter, a little garlic. Yeah.
We mash everything together. Yeah. The last thing that Dutch people are, I think, is more content. I'm not saying we are more happy, although there are studies that saying that children in the Netherlands are amongst the most happy children in the world.
That.
But, actually, like the happiest in the world.
Yeah, but I think it's more about being content. In American culture, there is much more of a strive and a competition with yourself or with your neighbors or with your classmates or whatever. It's more of in American culture.
But you have to achieve more, to earn more, and to work more, because otherwise you don't get anything. Yeah. We have more security in that sense.
Yeah, definitely. And that might be the origin of the whole situation, of the difference.
Again, I don't know anyone I've ever met working more than one job. Mm-hmm. In the US, it's quite common that people work 2 or 3 jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
would
not
never
trying to do that.
Here,
no, definitely not.
Yeah.
No, definitely not as much.
It's really uncommon.
Yeah, and there in America it's more common. Yeah. And so it's more about it. So I think that the word content is more... I don't know if it's applicable, because of course in America you have to work hard for... The people have to work hard for the money as well. But I think it's also about... It's a culture that's more about achievement than the Netherlands. We don't have achievements being a goal.
Yeah. But I've experienced people in America also more
it's true.
Open or accepting of working more hours, over hours.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I don't even see it like this, but only they just do it because they think it's necessary.
It's how it works.
Or it's how it works. It's common. It has to be like this.
Yeah, it sucks.
And this was also never this is also quite an exception. For us.
Yeah, definitely.
We work our hours. We work full time, and then that's it. And then we enjoy our free time.
Yeah, we work hard, but we work the hours that we get paid for.
Work hard, play hard.
Of course, people will do over hours and stuff here as well, but it's more.
Yeah, but if it's
more
incidental, then it's fine.
Yeah.
No, if it's like a huge deadline or whatever. But
Yeah.
It's not the norm.
The norm, no, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, those are the 10 things the Dutch people do that Americans don't or would never do.
Alright.
If you have some others,
I
let us know down below in the comment section.
relate to a
We'd
lot
love
of
to hear
those,
from you.
though.
And check out our other videos on Dutch culture versus American culture. It's always
Yeah.
nice to talk about culture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
I
also
love
have
that.
some nice discussions with our American friend Peter about stereotypes
Yeah.
from both countries.
So check them out as well. Those videos, I think you'll love them. If you like this video, then you'll love those as well. For now, we say goodbye. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon.
Sweet. Well, that was it, and definitely go check out their channel. It's called, let me see here, Stuffer, STUFR, travel and food videos. So let's pull it up here. Click on videos, and yeah. Okay, yeah, they got a ton of stuff. Stuff on New York, Japan, Zealand, Netherlands. Oh, Zealand is in the Netherlands. Okay, it's not New Zealand. Oh, they got a lot of cool stuff about Netherlands. Yeah, go check them out. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'm going to take off. So you guys take care. All right, later.